No matter who you are a fan of, please subscribe to support me. Thank you, love you all very much. Who do you think would win if Gamora fought Captain America? In a fight between Gamora and Captain America, Gamora holds an advantage due to her enhanced physical strength, speed, durability, and superior combat skills, having been trained from childhood to be an assassin under Thanos' guidance. Even though Captain America is a peak human warrior, Gamora still surpasses him with greater endurance and physical strength, plus more diverse combat experience. Let's explore the power, abilities, strength, speed, and durability of both characters. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks everyone. Gamora emerged from the shadows of endless wars as a symbol of harsh training and tempering. Her combat skills are undeniable. From brutal close-quarters combat to confrontations with sharp weapons or even bare hands, Gamora always demonstrates cold precision and deadly efficiency. Her physical strength allows her to lift approximately 10 tons, clearly surpassing Captain America and placing her in a completely different league physically. Gamora's durability is also superior, best evidenced by her surviving exposure to temperatures nearly equivalent to the Sunday. On the battlefield, Gamora doesn't shy away from opponents stronger than herself. She has made Captain Marvel bleed, defeated Nova, and even taken down She-Hulk in fierce encounters. While some believe her power reaches cosmic levels, this assertion is hard to substantiate. In reality, Gamora stands at the boundary between high-tier street-level heroes and low-tier city-level powerhouses, comparable to Spider-Man. This position makes her special, as she wins not just through raw power, but also through experience, courage, and a will to survive forged through countless losses. Gamora isn't an invincible legend, but she is a warrior who makes every opponent wary when they face her. Captain America stands as the epitome of a warrior perfectly forged between war and ideals. He's not just skilled in combat, he has mastered nearly every form of martial arts ever known, from unarmed close-quarters combat to the most complex maneuvers. Captain America's combat intelligence allows him to adapt incredibly quickly to unfamiliar environments, whether it's an ancient battlefield or confrontations beyond normal comprehension. With just a few seconds of observation, he can grasp how to use a completely new weapon and turn it to his advantage. His superhuman memory helps him retain every tactic he has ever faced, allowing him to restructure and apply them flexibly in each battle, making him one of the most brilliant strategic minds. Captain America's accomplishments are no less impressive than Gamora's. In fact, at many points, they surpass hers. He once made the Hulk bleed with just one punch and achieved victory through clever coordination with Spider-Man. Compared to the Hulk, Captain Marvel's 616 version is clearly less overwhelming in terms of pure power. Captain America has repeatedly defeated foes with immeasurable power through sheer will, intellect, and unwavering determination. He once took down Rhino not with brute force, but with quick thinking and cunning. This is what makes him a legend, not based on absolute power, but on intelligence, discipline, and an indomitable spirit. Captain America was chosen as a remarkably shrewd tactical move when facing Rhino. He understood very well that Rhino's enormous armor was his opponent's greatest source of strength, while the man inside, though still physically superior, had exploitable weaknesses. Instead of confronting him directly with raw power, Captain America chose an intelligent, patient, and precise approach. Regarding durability, he is capable of withstanding the intense destructive force of a conventional rocket-propelled grenade without suffering serious harm. His enhanced body helps him recover faster than most people, thanks to a metabolism and self-regeneration capability that far exceed natural limits. What's even more astonishing is that he is virtually tireless. Captain America fights continuously without rest, maintaining peak focus and physical condition. This endurance, will, and calm mind have transformed him into a symbol of sustained warfare, where victory is determined not just by strength, but by a deep understanding of his opponent and himself. Purely physically, Captain America is often not considered on par with Gamora, who possesses superior raw strength and combat abilities. However, Captain America's accomplishments have repeatedly defied conventional measures, proving that his limits lie not in strength, but in his will and intellect. He has defeated opponents even more formidable than those Gamora has subdued. Captain America once made Onslaught, a planetary-level entity, bleed, and in a what-if storyline, he even defeated Galactus, a cosmic-level being. These feats portray Captain America as a symbol of humanity overcoming destiny, where courage, discipline, and conviction can challenge even seemingly unshakable powers. Overall, Captain America has achieved victories that even the history of cosmic warfare must remember. He once defeated Kang, who survived a fall from orbit and possessed extraordinary resilience against the Hulk's blows, while also being considered one of the most complete warriors in the galaxy. Yet, against Captain America, Kang still fell swiftly. In a confrontation with an army of dark elves possessing superhuman strength capable of challenging Asgard, he was virtually unharmed, even while restraining his full power. In a strange land within a parallel Asgard, Captain America still swept aside every obstacle, making both indigenous warriors and mythical creatures like the Midgard serpent fear him and flee. He once defeated Ulik, who had Thor-level strength, through cunning, choking him, and injuring Fenrir, forcing the Norse beast to retreat in fear. These accomplishments not only affirm his strength, but also honor his will, courage, and leadership qualities that make all legends bow. Captain America once stood firm against terrifying electrical surges from Dynamo, whose armor was operating at nearly maximum power. This means Captain America directly endured temperatures up to 45,000 degrees Fahrenheit right in front of his face without faltering. This feat demonstrates his body's ability to survive Iron Man's Unibeam, an energy source even described as hotter than the Sunday. In another instance, an Odin Force explosion was so fierce it incinerated flesh and damaged his famous vibranium shield, yet Captain America's skeletal system remained unharmed. Even Wolverine's adamantium skeleton at that time remained intact. He once withstood a collision from the tip of Proxima's spear, which was said to possess the terrifying mass of a neutron star. After the impact, Captain America still got up in better condition than both Hyperion and Captain Marvel, even without using his shield at all. When Claw unleashed a sonic wave with destructive power equivalent to an entire collapsing building, like multiple massive structures crashing down consecutively in a few brief seconds, he still stood firm, virtually unscathed. The Phoenix Force Flames, a power that has terrified countless heroes, could not take down Captain America. He walked through the sea of flames without his skin burning, his face intact, as if his will had shielded his body. When Thor threw his hammer with full power, Captain America blocked the blow head-on. Zemo nearly broke his hand punching him, and Thor's enraged blows only staggered Cap, but never subdued him. He once took a full blow from She-Hulk and calmly woke up, endured an attack from a Herald-level Korvac, and is considered stronger than Cable. Captain America once lifted half the rubble of a skyscraper, made Onslaught bleed while Iron Man and Thor were virtually helpless. He wounded Ronan, stunned King Thor, shattered armor, and even made Loki bleed. With this series of accomplishments, the idea that Captain America can defeat Loki is no longer a hypothesis, but a fully convincing reality. Captain America once entered a confrontation with Namor completely on his own, without any external power support. This was Namor at his peak, not weakened by dehydration, a warrior once considered a nightmare for both the ocean and the land. Yet, Captain America fought him to a standstill and even won in direct confrontations. Previously, Namor had been defeated by a female warrior who could finish opponents with a single blow and who was considered much stronger than Gamora, making Captain America's feat even more remarkable. His reflexes far exceed normal standards. He reacted in time to Hyperion's lightning-fast attack, something Octavius in Spider-Man's body couldn't do. Captain America continuously and easily dodges laser beams, despite arguments that these beams are faster than light. He achieves this through his practical mastery of chi, allowing him to perceive the world as if it's moving in slow motion. Captain America's movement speed is so fast that the naked eye cannot follow him, making aiming pointless. In combat, he even leaves behind after images, as if his will and body have surpassed the limits of normal perception, transforming him into an ungraspable shadow. Captain America's fighting style shares many similarities with Gamora's, but it's elevated to a higher level in terms of speed, reflexes, and explosive power. He doesn't view his shield merely as a defensive layer, but transforms it into the core of his entire fighting style, simultaneously blocking and attacking with almost absolute precision. Every one of his movements is a refined blend of boxing, jiu-jitsu, judo, Krav Maga, savate, taekwondo, Wing Chun, wrestling, Muay Thai, and many other combat systems. These techniques don't exist in isolation. They are seamlessly connected, creating a fluid and unpredictable combat flow. Captain America fully utilizes his superhuman physique and battlefield experience to adapt to every enemy, from humans to extraterrestrial entities or colossal titans. In terms of speed and reflexes, he truly surpasses Gamora. While she has a slight advantage in agility, Captain America is still fast enough to keep up with Spider-Man, whose evasion and movement capabilities far exceed Gamora's. The martial arts he has mastered all place a high emphasis on instantaneous reflexes, rapid striking ability, and long-term endurance. This allows Captain America to control the pace of a battle, forcing opponents to react to his fighting style. In the most intense moments, speed is not just an advantage, it becomes an invisible weapon that helps him gain complete dominance. Gamora is known throughout the galaxy as the most dangerous woman, a warrior forged in blood and war since childhood. However, when looking at his documented track record, Captain America still emerges as the warrior with the most significant impact in the MCU. Many argue that Gamora is superior in overall strength, but this has never been convincingly proven. Captain America once pushed a 60-ton bulldozer at a speed even faster than Deathlock, a feat Gamora has never achieved. In terms of durability, both are nearly equal, but Captain America's suit provides a clear advantage, making him immune to concussion blasts and allowing him to fall from low orbit into an ocean as hard as concrete and still get up to continue fighting. Gamora relies primarily on individual skill and killer instinct, while Captain America wins through tactical thinking. He possesses combat intelligence on par with, and even surpassing, Star-Lord, who serves as the commander of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Captain America is a versatile genius, always knowing how to exploit an opponent's weaknesses, from using his energy-absorbing shield to disable Iron Man's arc reactor, to leveraging terrain to gain an advantage. In this overall picture, his intelligence, discipline, and ability to read a fight make Captain America a more complete warrior, not because he is the strongest, but because he always knows how to win. So guys, that's it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Love you much.